an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Nō reire te iwi, nau mai hoki mai ki te papa oia, ki te whare o te Fly Palmy Arena. Rā tuarua mo te whakataetai poi tūkohu mo ngā kura tuarua o Aotearoa. Nō reira e te iwi ko Joshua tuku ingoa, te taha Māui ahau ko Jackson. Nō reira, kia ora Jackson.
Kia ora, how we going?
Yeah, not too bad. So we got a Pool A matchup between Carmel College and Manukura, locals Manukura, Pool A. Both teams looking for a win, coming in 0-2, so someone's going to walk away with a 1-2 record, and the other will be 0-3. Jackson.
Yes, sir. Great quick maths there. And there we are on screen.
Yeah.
Shout out to our awesome camera crew behind the scenes.
Kia ora whānau. Yeah, we're obviously here on court number toru. Is we are looking at a exciting matchup as Manukura, our local kura here in Te Papaoia, and there we have it coached by Tanya, or it says Adam Tapsu and Tanya Hunter as we go through the list. Ariana Papanui, Jay Harrison, Taylor Sang, Kaimani, Lee Abbott, Kirikopi Schroeder, Tatiana Lawton, Jada Nolan Canterbury, Geordie Lee Klotuhi, Te Kapu Huia Pōhipi, Coco Bella Umanga Marshall, Chloe Michelle Joanne Chambers, and Sienna Faye Klotuhi. And Coach Adam Tapsu, and assisted by Tanya Hunter, the legend herself, and also Tia Tamara Frost there on the bench, just on your left of your screen.
Cool, and we have Carmel College here. Kira Redfern, Hardesty, Eden Drake, Imogen O'Rourke, Shiloh Gintilla, sorry, Kyra Joseph, Ella Drake, Lily Farman, Leighton Isra, Annie Gaylord, 10 Millie Lloyd, 11 Zara Tibbetts, and 13 Ruby Railton. Head coach Chris Vaughan, assistant coach Greg Brockbank, and manager Beth Railton.
Yeah, Greg didn't want me to comment on his moustache, but I'm going to straight away, and it's looking pretty good, I must say.
Yeah, very star-studded, not only rosters,
yep,
but coaching staff. Yeah.
As we see our referees there, Aaliyah Whittier Warb and Jasmine Dean. One from the Hawke's Bay and the other one from our local Manawatu region. Now, I just saw the Manukura list. Coco Bella Umanga Marshall. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's 2 Umanga Marshall's daughter, and 2 if you're watching. And Rianne, can you confirm that for me, please?
As we see Carmel take the court here, shortly followed by Manukura. Be a great game we have here. It's my 3rd game of the day on this court, so...
Oh, you've been stuck here, have you?
I've been stuck here. I'm not mad at it, though. You know, don't have to do all the running around.
Yeah. As we just about almost ready to tip off here in Te Papaoia for this Pool A, Double A girls pool play. Carmel College taking on Manukura. Obviously, Carmel College is the ex-school of current Tolfin, Taylor Dalton. She did attend Carmel, so good to see her kura back up, and she would have liked that. As we see Drake, who is a very good shooter, I might add. I saw her play at under 18s earlier in the year.
Some good defense there by number 13, Relton.
O'Rourke there, number 13. No, sorry. Relton, you were right. As she got to the cup for the 2 points there.
Quite like this uniform by Kamal. One of the better ones we've seen at this tournament.
Yeah. There has been some impressive uniforms as we see a turnover, a steal from Imogen O'Rourke. Powerful move there down low, but unfortunately lost the ball as Manukura out on the break. Elma, number 15, Te Marima, is Lee Abbott unable to make the shot and turns the ball over. As we see the extended pressure for Paitawatu Poihipi with the steal. Maybe small in stature, but showed the athleticism there.
Yeah, she got up for that steal in the passing lane. Could have Kaupapa particularly really good at playing in the lanes.
Yeah, obviously Manukura known for their Futu Poro. They're extremely very good. They are a very good Futu Poro team. Have been a staple in the AA tournament over the past few years, which has been good to see. Obviously, they had one single A a few years ago.
So a big swing to the corner there. Kurufifi Toro attempt by number 7, Singh.
And here's Drake, number 6 for Carmel. An excellent shooter, like I said before. As Coach Chris Vaughan filled us in that Drake had a 50-point game at regionals this year, so she can put the ball in the hoop and fill the stat sheet.
Bit of a zone look here from Kamal.
Yeah, extended zone, but obviously a foul committed, a hara committed.
Number 6, Ella Drake, just communicating to her, to the coaching staff that she wants a little bit of a break.
Yeah. Something may have happened on that layup there, on that layup finish. Maybe the wind knocked out of her a little bit.
Yeah. We're seeing a 1-3-1 here by Kamal.
Yeah, a bit short on the Kuruwhiwhi Toru there was young Pohipi, but Carmel turned it over again. As we see a missed reverse layup by number Iwa, Gaylard.
Yeah, I think it's Gaylard. I think I messed that up in the intro. I don't hold my whānau.
That's all right. I'm probably butchering names. I already got told by my tamariki, my tauira from Kashmir High School that I mucked up a few of their names.
And that'll be a hands foul there on Kamal. That's on Gentilla.
Yeah, Money could have done a good job so far at just attacking the hoop and getting to the cup, as we see a conversation happening by our 2 officials. Oh, number Carmel. Yeah, it is. Carmel College.
Carmel. I don't mind.
Nice little...
That's Auckland.
Auckland just have too many schools.
North Shore, Auckland.
As the Kuruwhiwhi Toru is off by number Te Marima. Lee Abbott, sorry, Aroha Mai, Abbott.
A lot of length in this Carmel team.
Yeah. Interesting to see what is happening with Ella Drake. and how long she is going to sit for, as we are looking down the end to see if anything's happening. No, she's just haunched over, so hopefully she's kind of hopefully feeling better when she comes back on the court, as another hara is committed, this time by Te Kapa Manukura.
You can see, you know, with only 2 minutes 30 to play, that has been played in this first quarter, both these teams have, you know, a little bit different intention in terms of the way they like to score. Carmel looks like they're going to slow it down a little bit, use their size as their advantage, where maybe a bit smaller, scrappier Manukura wants to play up-tempo, get downhill and find gaps.
Yeah, Manukura have been known for their fast-paced style of play. Oma tere, lots of running fast and, you know, passing. As we see young Pohipi directing traffic. Penetrate, kick, absorb. Pohipi in the corner for Kuruwhiwhi Toru. Bit short there, but Abbott with the rebound.
Massive tūrapa there by Abbott. She'll head to the line to shoot a pair of kuru tautoku.
As we, to my left, Coach Hunter just probing the sidelines, pondering what she may want to give instruction to her kōtero. And Abbott short there on that one.
3 ball, Kuruwhiwhi Toru.
There's that girl, Ella Drake, who I did say was a sharpshooter. She is struggling a little bit with a pain, so we'll have to keep an eye on that for Carmel College.
And a timeout will be taken here by Tiana Hunter for Manukura girls. I'm not sure, I haven't seen a lot of this Carmel, sorry, I'm saying it again.
Carmel, yeah. Carmel College.
This Carmel team, but possibly a scout decision to be in the 1-3-1 that turns out, that generally gives up, you know, the 3-pointer.
Yeah, you look at like what corners are an example of the weakness of a 1-3 run. If you can get the baseline person sprinting, makes things a lot difficult and moving the ball. But like all zones, there are weaknesses in it. You just got to try and exploit it. So Manukura have had decent looks at the hoop, at the tūrapa, but they just haven't been able to finish. That's why we have seen a timeout, a wahiki by Coach Hunter. So if you don't know Tanya Hunter, a legend of New Zealand basketball, made the way south of Tamaki, was in Auckland for a long time, coaching.
I thought I saw her up in Auckland.
Yeah. Now resides here in Te Papa Oia.
See what the coaching staff can cook up here.
Oh, unlucky.
Ella Drake downhill is probably not what Manukura are wanting.
No, great work there by Namaiwa Scudder to knock it off Ella's knee. Oh, and we have some blood. Got a number 12, Te Kaumarua. Bit of a bleeding nose there from Papa Nui. So she'll have to get that attended to pretty quickly as Manukura advanced the ball. Oh, great drive there by Scudder to draw the hara on number 6, Ella Drake. may have just got the arm there on her swipe at the ball.
She goes to the Kuriko Tuku line.
So how have you found the tournament so far, Jackson?
Oh, what an awesome tournament. I mean, this is the one that I circle on my basketball calendar every year. So it's living up to expectations. And hey, if you're in the Manawatu region, if you're down here, if you're, live there or down here for whatever reason, come down to Fly Palmy.
Yeah.
9 courts of action throughout the weekend.
Yeah, nice move there from Railton. Just to get, I think, is that Tacoma or not? Yeah, number 16, Nolan Cannery, just to leave her feet. Initially, Nolan Cannery did a good job at stopping that first initial one, but needs to get the rebound there as we saw the miss. And yeah, a little bit of a hold there by Farman, which will stay with Manukura. And they're just checking to see if it is a foul.
And we're already at 5 team fouls.
Yeah, Carmel's going to be a little bit careful now. Every time they foul, Manukura will just walk to the foul line. Yep, we're just making sure that that is the right thing. As we see Scudder to the foul line for 2 Kurutotuku. Missing on the first one there.
We've had a few attempts at the line, but they haven't been able to convert thus far. Could be potentially a tie game.
Yep.
If they made those ones.
Yeah, even though, you feel like Manukura having bit more of a run at this game. Carmel has just kind of slowly built a little bit of a lead just for the fact that they have made shots and Manukura haven't, as we see a missed Kurutotuku. A great offensive two-upper there by number 13, Railton again. Just using her length to get Nolan Canterbury into foul trouble, and she will probably come and have a seat. We're just trying to figure out who's going on and who's not.
So second foul.
Kortuhi, Sienna Faye Kortuhi will check into the game for number 15, Abbott. You see Coach Tanya Hunter just having a conversation with young Abbott about what she was looking for, as we have another sub. Geordie Lee, Kortuhi.
Manukura looking to run a little set here for the 1-3-1. Kick out. Couldn't wrangle it. It stays with Manukura with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Our bench just working hard down here.
As we see a flash there by number Ono Kortuhi. There's other Kortuhi, Geordie Lee, just turns the ball over, but gets it back.
Nice little stride stop. Turns into a jump ball. And it will stay with Manukura with 19 on the shot clock. Number 9 for Manukura with the ball. Stutter.
We just have to get confirmation on some of these names, Whānau, because the list that we have is completely different to what they're wearing on the court.
Oh, I see. I actually checked with the Carmel. I actually checked with the Carmel team, but I didn't check with the Manukura team at the start of the game.
Yeah, you just have to get confirmation on some of these numbers because I'm getting confused. sorry to the whānau that are listening in. As we see kick out for Kuruwhiwhi Toru, and that was Scudder.
Some really nice footwork on display by these wahine.
Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say number 14 is not Te Kapuhui Pōhipi, because I'm thinking that one is number 3, and number 14 must be Geordie Lee Kōtuhi. And sister is number 6, Sienna Faye Kōtuhi.
Get it to the high post of the 1-3-1.
Abbott now for the Kuruwhiwhi Toru. Just lean back a little bit. Kōtuhi manages to get the rebound amongst the trees. So if you are listening in, whānau, I think I've got the numbers right, hopefully. So at the line is number Ono Sienna Faye Kōtuhi. Yeah, I think they're switched. So
it's gonna confuse.
Well, we should probably just cross the number out and go number 3.
Yeah, this has actually happened quite a lot so far. So I don't know, I'll take that.
That's
Probably
fine.
should have checked with the other team too.
Great pressure here from Pōhipi as number Whitu Singh believed. Just speaking to Coach Tanya Hunter, she is coming back from a broken jaw from playing rugby. So her first real competition this year. As we see Railton just again dominating down low and just proving that she is going to be a handful for this Manukura squad.
Nice little drop step there to the baseline and right hand finish. Playing off 2. A little bit of a tie up here, but Manukura come away with it.
Pōhipi to the corner. No good on the Kuruwhiwhi Toru. Kamo out on the break. Oh, great hustle and determination there to stop the fast break. It's those little wins, right, to get back on defense, to stop those big in the game like this, and when you're not scoring, your ability to be able to stop the other team is a key.
Go. Number 12, Kuruwhiwhi Toru attempt.
As we see a offensive tūrapa for Carmel and a hara now.
Was that number 2?
No, yeah, number 2.
Eden Drake.
I did have a chat with Toby about the numbers. Number, it's quite hard to see because some of the girls have, you know, beautiful makawea and it's just a little bit too long, so it's hard to see some of the number.
Is there any, like, you've obviously coached pretty high level women's basketball. Is there any rules on that?
There's no rules.
Internationally?
No. It's up to the discretion of the wahine on how they want to do their hair during a game. Obviously, we see a lot of styles throughout, as we see some tied up fully, like Abbott does here, or we have it out. Does make things a little bit difficult, as we see a little bit of a hook there by Abbott just to get free, and Pōhipi kick out. Kuruwhiwhi Toru, no good by Papa Nui. Papa Nui's recovered from the bleeding nose by the looks. As we see Railton, 3 defenders, gets her own tūrapa and Te Tahi.
Referees letting them play today.
Yeah.
Lots of contact, but it's both ways. And I guess that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, just down there, you know, 3 toru ngā kaipare down there in the paint, and Railton just a little bit too big. It was able to, you know, just get the rebound, the two-dupper over all three of them. So they need to start boxing out. Otherwise, young Ruby Railton is on her way to having quite a impressive game early on. As Carmel, Tacoma Fitu, Manukura, Ono. So Manukura have generated enough open looks, but just need to see them drop as we see extended pressure there by Eden Drake. Poor hippie, no good. Two-dupper, Carmel looking to get out and run. Lloyd, handoff. Ezra, back to Lloyd. To Farman, kick out.
Lovely extra pass there.
Tibbetts just a little bit short on her Kuruwhiwhi Toru. Just having a little bit of a laugh there. I actually applaud her for the old kicks going with the uniform.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old book ones.
Yeah, the book ones are tough too.
Yeah. Seen some nice book ones over this week, whānau, and I'm sure we'll see more good-looking kicks as we see a tip from Abbott, and Tibbetts will just let it roll out of bounds.
Yeah, we've got some fresh legs coming in. Number 1, Redfern Hardesty. That extended pressure from Manukura.
Drake, good job. Nice little punch screen action there to free Tibbetts up and get the offensive two-dupper. Yeah, and now we're throwing hands.
Potentially referees need to clean up a little bit of this contact.
Yeah, like, it's funny because the foul count is pretty high for both teams, so we're looking at extended time in terms of how long this game might go for.
But hopefully both teams adjust into it. I mean, you know, I've had the referee whistle at this tournament 3 or 4 times. So sometimes the scout on these Wahine games is to clean it up early in this first quarter and set the precedence of what the physicality, what is and what isn't allowed. So potentially what the refs are doing here, but potentially could have done that a little bit earlier.
I definitely applaud you for putting on the grey shirt, Jackson. I personally don't think I could do. I think I could do it, but I don't think I want to do it.
Yeah. I mean, had to get down to these tournaments somehow, and it was refereeing. It had to be that.
Yeah, I don't think Ken Colson wants me running around with a grey shirt on.
Oh, that is an interesting call there, because she did the like pass it along the baseline.
Oh yes.
You know, to like fake trap.
Yeah.
Fake out the trap, and referee has called it a line violation, but that's okay.
Kuruwhiwhi Toru, Abbott. Oh, tino pai rau atu te Kuruwhiwhi Toru. Abbott had a nice wee arc on that going there. Nice kick out extra, finding Abbott there in the corner.
And baseline ball stays with Carmel.
Nice penetration there from Abbott. Finds open scudder there on the Kuruwhiwhi Toru, and Abbott with the offensive two-dupper. And Manukura have just quietly started to get their scoring rolling here in the back end of the first quarter to close the gap. As Tibbs finds a nice gap there
It's the second time she's used that pannier finish where she just up fakes before she steps through with the shot. Fancy footwork, fancy finishes.
As we see a nice wee finish for Carmel, and they take the first quarter lead. Roa te kaumātahi ki te kaumātahi mō Manukura. What do you think, o whakaaro on Manukura in terms of what they need to do to fix up what they need to do, as we see a replay of that nice finish there from Sahara Tibbetts?
Yeah, I think the 1-3-1 is quite hard to play against. I think probably attacking the zone through those corners, seeing if they can get it side to side, just finding gaps and then cutting down low, wheeling around that block and low post area.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Vaughan, you're kind of liking what you see from his girls. They're dominating the two-upper on the offensive end. They kind of need to shore up their defensive two-upper though. So it'd be interesting to see the adjustments each team make.
And sometimes that's just the risk you take when you go zone. Can give you some things on defense, but also gives up those offensive two-upper attempts. Particularly for a team like Manukura, who are just energetic and will get after those boards.
Yeah, and they thrive off the turnovers too, right? I did a game earlier. The game was pretty even. I think it was Te Kura Kōkiri and Whitby Collegiate, and both teams were pretty equal. They were backwards and forwards, but then the turnovers kind of killed Whitby in the end. 30 turnovers, which led to 30 points.
Yeah, and especially if you can capitalize off those turnovers and convert them. Manukura was doing a good job of that in probably the first 5 minutes of turning them over, but just couldn't quite convert on the other end and left some points on the free throw line. It'll be Carmel ball to start.
Whānau, just so you know, there are 3 courts that are live streams with commentating, but there are 2 other courts, I believe, that are live streamed with no commentating. So, we're lucky enough that we can have 5 courts streamed certain times. So, if you are wanting to see your tamariki, your kura, you have to flick through the channels.
Beautiful save on the ground there by number 12, Papanui.
Yeah, Abbott again with a kura whiwhi toru. As Singh will look to just quieten it down a little bit. Oh, right idea. A little high-low action. But they forced another turnover as Kohotuhi there, just a little bit short on her kura whiwhi toru.
Manukura elect for a little line inbound here versus the zone. And Carmel in a 2-3 now.
Yeah, like to change it up, which is good to see. Great kick out. Abbott kind of thought about the shot there, probably should have shot it.
Oh, lovely feed.
Papanui gets the open look on the free throw line. Knuckle jumper. As we see Drake downhill. I'm going to say that's the younger 2. Eden Drake. Eden and Ella Drake.
Cleanup crew of Railton.
Yeah, she's putting together quite a nice wee game here, Ruby Railton, dominating the offensive boards.
Yeah, and drawing those hudders as well.
Yeah, foul on Nolan Canterbury there. I think that's one name I don't think I'll mess up, the Canterbury part. As we see to our left, our great bench crew, that was Nolan Canterbury's 3rd. So I'm suggesting she will take noho, kei te taha o tōna kai whakahaere. So she'll take a seat.
And shout out to our bench crew, Manawatu Basketball, putting on our awesome volunteer crew, doing the benches here at Secondary School Nationals.
And Kotuhi there with the offensive tūrapa in the finish. You know, it looks like she's one of the smallest on the court, but she gets in there and gets her rebounds as Railton again, just too big and too strong.
Pretty footwork,
yeah.
little step through.
Yeah, great job at, you know, not over excelling the physical contact. As we see another Kuruwhiwhi Toru and an offensive tūrapa, this time by Papa Nui, who draws a hara.
I feel like Coach Tania Hunter on the little break there has told the girls, get downhill fast before they can even set up into the zone. Exploit those gaps early in transition and let's score that way.
Yeah, for sure, as we see Papa Nui get a little bit of a shooter's roll there on her first kuru tautuku. It's a little bit hard on the next one as Railton pulling down a big defensive tūrapa as Drake finds Railton on the run. Great rim run, great finish.
That's the basketball you like to see. Reward your rim runner or they'll stop doing it.
As Kotuhi there just kind of acknowledges I threw the ball away, my bad.
We love accountability.
Yes, as we see Poi Hippie, who will check into the game.
Number 11, Tibbets. And down the court, Drake with the intercept.
Yeah, there's athletic play there by Drake to get that steal.
Is Drake left-handed?
She is left-handed, yep.
That was a nice lefty pass. It's about to give her some flowers for, you know, a weekend pass, but nonetheless was a great pass. More intercepts. A lot of turnovers in the game thus far. Gets away with a hikoi there. Shuffle of the feet. Twice there. Oh, big no call. Nice
great
left
finish.
play. O'Rourke. Ball back into the 1-3-1. Does Kamil.
Great length, great use of length there from Kamil. Is great defense there. May have been a little bit of a backcourt violation, but kind of got away with it there. Is try to force in the bounce pass there. Is Drake. Great pass, great look to Railton. Ruby Railton won't get the and one, but draws another hara.
She's having her way down low. And it's nice that those guards from Carmel are finding her.
As we see Tanya Hunter will ask for a timeout.
She wants to talk things over,
yep.
potentially, you know, and at the same time, ice the shooter a little bit.
She's got her coach's stance going on there. Is that your stance there, the hand on hips?
I'm more of a, what am I? When I'm locked in, do the little kneel down. Nah, not the kneel, not on the,
not on the
knee
ground.
on the ground.
And not the knee on the ground.
You know, 2 feet on the ground, kind of a little squat moment. What about you?
Oh, arms folded.
Arms folded. Yeah, I go arms behind back, actually.
Yeah, mine's an arms folded type of guy. I think Kai Noa got a great photo of me when I was coaching Rapid League last year for the Polkai. So, and then a lot of other photos that I've seen, I've had my arms folded. So I'm guessing, but it's a kind of a reaction thing, I guess. Yeah. You kind of just do what in the moment. You don't think about it.
Yeah, I've been clipped many a time.
Yelling?
Yeah, the yell, vein popping.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I do the grab the hair a bit. Oh my goodness. Sometimes.
Yeah, I remember those days when I actually had energy to yell. These days I'm not much of a yeller.
I think I'm getting there. I'm just like, oh well. Honestly, guys.
Yeah.
Just focus that energy into training, eh?
Well, actually, funny you say that. I do get a little bit animated, and I know he might be watching, he might not be, but coach of Langiora High School, Sam Watkins, he clipped me once at Asia Cup last year. One of the girls hit a 3, and I think I did a little bit of a hop step dance in the background.
That's not bad, the hop step, especially when it's a pivotal one, eh?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yes! I needed that.
I actually think that was against China.
Yeah,
I would say. Yeah, but big shout out to the girls in China. Gave it their all last night, the under-16s. I know Liam would have been pretty proud of that one.
Do they have a 7-footer again? Or?
No, they don't. As we see, Ella Drake with a Kuruwhiwhi Toru. That one there, that was pretty heavily contested too. So that girl is a shooter, whānau.
Little bit of a rub screen action there. Nice.
And Kotuhi with the answer. I would say that's Geordie Lee, Kotuhi. Great defense now. Kind of stepped out. When you make shots, you kind of get energized. And Drake, that was a tough one. Yeah. Little one dribble step.
Especially the going left shot with that lefty shot.
As we see Manukura try and answer. Oh, we don't want to be throwing those to our big's feet.
I'd like to see Manukura force Drake right and see if she can get into her right bag. Yeah, no,
she's pretty much had whatever she wanted going left. Probably if I was playing, I probably would have shot that again after making 2 in a row, but I'm not out there.
Still play a bit of ball these days?
Nah, not really. I'd wake up in the next day pretty sore, but I have played a bit of social in Canterbury and Ōtautahi, so I just stand and shoot threes, that's me. As we see Drake on the leak out on the smaller Kotuhi and able to finish through the contact there using the bigger frame.
Drake might go for a 50-piece again here.
Yeah, she must be up to, what, 11, 12, 13?
She's got those locked-in eyes too.
We almost had a 36-point triple-double in one of the games. She was 1 steal away from a triple-double. That's one of the
steal triple-double.
Steal triple-double, yeah.
Wow.
Coach Niku took her off with about 3 minutes to go. It's like, no, we want to see the triple-dub.
There we go. Working out of the high post was
great movement. Kuruwhiwhi Toru there by Joseph. As we see Drake with the steal. Hesitate, lefty floater. Just a little bit too hard on the floater.
And a very polite sub from Geordie Lee Kotuhi.
And she'll be going in for... No, it was going to be for the shooter, but it is Scudder will take a break. Kirikopi Scudder is the first kuru tautaku is short by Singh. And she'll get the shooter's roll on the second. So Toby had this conversation as we see Kotuhi injected into the game and makes an immediate impact. As we see again, almost getting another one is number 5, Joseph. Joseph again will just relax, and this was going up, and that is not going to go in. Joseph, sorry, not Joseph. Yeah, Joseph again with the offensive two-dopper. They're seeing nice wee fancy dribbling skills, and Kotuhi just a little bit short, blocked there by Ella Drake. Just gives an acknowledgement of a, yeah, sorry. She did have a runner on her right. I don't think she saw her. As Namarua Eden Drake checks into the game in her bright, are those Kobe 6s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are Kobe 6s. Nice PE or something there. Seen some pretty cool shoes out here.
Yeah, I think her sister Ella Drake is in the GT Cuts. You'll know the shoe more than I do. Kind of not up with the shoe game anymore.
Yeah, same. I was in the game for many years, but as soon as I stopped playing as much, I'm like, too expensive, you know? Inflation these days.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Inflation, oh, where?
There we go, Manikuta.
Kotuhi for the Kuriwhiwhi Turu, just to the left. Tip there, and Joseph with the defensive two-dopper, and Drake Kuriwhiwhi Turu. We could be looking at a big score there by Ella Drake, as we see a little bit of a celebration there from the bench.
I don't think I've even seen Ella Drake on the right side of the floor, let alone use her right hand.
Yeah, she's only ever on the right side of the floor on defense, because she's going to be running that down the left-hand lane when she's on offense.
So that's smart by her.
Yeah.
This must be a timeout here from Carmel, because Manikuta is out of timeouts. Coaching team just wanting to tidy something up or try something new.
Yeah, interesting time out there from Carmel. They have literally all the momentum right now, and you're kind of stunting your momentum here with and allowing Coach Hunter to get back into the game or get instruction to her girls. So interesting as we see Ella Drake here. Oh, just pure.
Bombing it from 3.
That's my favorite one right there. Yeah. Nice wee cameo from our crew at the background. Yeah, just and it's just smooth and nothing but net as well. So
definitely putting some mahi into her game.
Yeah. And lefty too. There are quite a few left-handed players here in Te Papaoia i tēnei wiki. Obviously I did the Christ College game, the boys, Ihaka Kate, Hawani, Ifopo Tongia, left-handers.
Arana.
Yeah, Arana Robertson last night as well, being able to get downhill. Lefties, man, like they are very few, but they are very good and very hard to, you know, contain in terms of shooting and playing. I also am going to say I've never seen a bad left-handed shooter. Like they've all looked pretty.
I can show you a couple back home.
Yeah, they all can shoot. Like it's amazing. The ones that I've seen. Yeah. As we see Carmel getting a bucket and a stop.
Manikuta a little bit frustrated, but they'll play through it. Very passionate, these girls.
Yeah, I think the big difference is Manu could have generated good looks, they just haven't made them. Carmel have generated good looks and they've made them. So, you know, talk about a make or miss league, really.
Yeah, you'd be right.
Nice. Fine poor hippie there. A little bit of whack in the face there, young poor hippie, but did a great job. That's a great find on the low, sorry, in the high post, being able to get downhill or pump fake one dribble at the rim. To Kapahuia poor hippie. Poi hippie, sorry. Poor hippie. Poi hippie.
As you can see at the bottom of your screen there, Carmel was just in a little bit of a huddle, a hui.
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome to see the girls, bit of
Self-coaching.
Leadership. Bit of run and jump.
Yeah, nice work there. Nice defense.
Oh, ankle break.
Bit of a fall over.
It was a wet patch.
Too bad she didn't shoot it. Maybe. Oh, here comes the replay. Oh, yeah. Just kind of got her down there. As we see Abbott with the steal and the finish.
Lovely. Kuru whakau there. Gonna finish out the quarter though.
As we see a kuru whiwhituru. Oh, the bank was not open today. Well, even though it is open.
There we go, kick aheads. Just
Abbott
found the gap there. And the two-upper.
unable to finish as Kotuhi from the corner for the kuru whiwhituru. Joseph able to just gather the rebound there, gather his thoughts a little bit. So Abbott tried to be a little bit sneaky. Lloyd turns the ball over.
Things going Marakuru's way in this end of the second quarter here.
Yeah, as we see Eden Drake. Oh, a little bit of a foul. Hara called there. Number 15, Abbott. It's kind of a bit of a push in the back. And yeah, Charles, I'd have to agree. He is Phil Jones, probably our best lefty, you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Not even close?
Yeah, probably not even close. I'm trying to think of people.
Jordan Ngatai is up there.
Oh, Ngatai, yeah.
Shout out.
Dominant.
Mana College, Jordan. Oh!
No.
Oh, the time ran out.
Waved it off.
I don't care if that didn't count. I need to see a replay. Yeah, time was out, but that's impressive. As Carmel will go into the break whānau. Whā te kauma whā, ki te rua te kauma tore, and we'll be right back.
Just want to welcome everyone here today, all you beautiful Whanganui people.
These hoops are pretty mean, eh?
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what Nativa are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
Get the Māori Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make Māori Plus your mate and stream now.
Nō reira, nau mai hoki mai whānau ki tēnei kēmu, Te Kura o Carmel College me Manukura. Carmel College up 44-23 and messages. Will be pretty similar for Carmel, for Coach Vaughan. You know, he wouldn't want to change too much, I suggest. And then obviously with Manukura, they just need to make shots. They make shots, you know, just they're generating a good flow, good offense. They're just not, hasn't been able to
drop.
Yeah, convert.
Yeah, a bit of a lid on the rim there, but it could be a bit of a slow burning team, Manukura. So I hope to see them come out in this next half here as Drake just drills one as she looks at the benches
and she's on the right-hand side of the floor, which would have been a first all game. So interesting to see.
Oh, she's on the same side of the floor, essentially. But yeah, she didn't switch it over. There's Drake on the left-hand side of the floor again. Gets picked off. That'll be a hudder there on number 9, Garland. As the ball is thrown in to Manukura.
Yeah, as we see the replay of Drake's Kuruwhiwhi up to 19 now. Her and Railton 19 apiece for Carmel College. So why not? Yeah, unlucky, stood out of bounds.
At least it doesn't go on the stat sheet as a miss.
Yeah, no, turnover. What would you rather have, turnover or miss?
Well, in her, what she's probably going for, I'll take the turnover.
As we see Manukura flow, as we see a Kuruwhiwhi a bit short there. As number Iwa Galen was not ready for that one. Railton looking for it into the post, triple team this time. Oh, managed to get through the triple team and get her offensive tūrapa and finish. Yeah, showed some great strength there, did Ruby Railton, to fight through the triple team and get her own offensive tūrapa.
She's very dominant, using her size and length.
Yeah, great kick out. Papanui there, a little bit short.
Again, great looks, just can't get it to drop.
As we see Kotuhi there get hustle and get back on steal as Scudder there, no good. Kotuhi again with the offensive tūrapa. May have just slipped out of her hands because you see her just looking at her hands like what happened there. As Railton again, just playing through the physical contact. Nothing seems to rattle Ruby Railton as she's just fighting through all the physical contact, earning herself to Kurutautuku.
And even for Coach Tanya Hunter, the girls are doing their absolute best to try stop her. Triple team, double team. But the size and presence of Railton is just too much for Manukura at the moment.
You know, if they're stopping the inside presence, then you have to deal with the outside shooting of Ella Drake, as Railton now up to 21.
I think the only thing they could probably improve on is just a little bit more emphasis on the passer.
Yeah.
You know, get up and in there so they can't locate Railton down low.
As Abbott there kind of got tied up and turned the ball over. Well, no, sorry, it does stay with Manukura. As we're going to see a shift here. Bit of a 5 on, 5 off for Manukura. Just been told the majority of this team is pretty young, so we have a few year 9s. There's Kokobella Umanga Marshall's first action.
And again, a single A school playing in the double A league. So, you know, they're punching above their weight a little bit.
Yeah, obviously, and also I think this is the first time we are seeing Chloe Chambers there, number 13 for Manukura, as we see a turnover. Annie Galen was like, that didn't come off my knee. Clearly came off your knee. As Manukura will work the ball around Umanga Marshall, finding the corner. I'm going to give you facts here. Number 5 for Manukura. Dad, 2, Umanga Marshall, 1 nationals with Hutt Valley High School, secondary schools.
Yeah, the Hutt Valley.
Yeah, Ollie Hill. Ooh, I can't remember who else was in that team. Daryl Jones. There's a pretty good basketball team back in the early 2000s. I believe he moved to Nelson straight after that. So great defense there from number ono Sienna Faye Kotuhi, as Imogen O'Rourke committing the hara. Kotuhi over to Poi Hippie.
Umanga Marshall, just off the top of there.
Nice looking Kuruwhiwhi Toru.
Face cut.
There's great defense and hustle there from Umanga Marshall, able to put Tibbetts off her layup, make it a little bit more difficult.
Marshall again.
Great rebound there for number 16, Nolan Canterbury. Jada Nolan Canterbury with the offensive tūrapa and earns a trip to the Kurutautuku, as Carmel up to 51-23, now 51-24. And if you can hear all the commotion, that's Te Kura Kaupapa Māori or Te Koutu Tama playing Greymouth High School. And that score is 50-58. Oh, kia ora.
Not a licorice guy myself. But, you know, fill your boots. It'll be me for a while here on the commentary. Well, Josh devours some lollies from the Manukuta bench. And Kamau. Downhill is Railton again.
Thought Umanga Marshall there got her feet set, but the foul was actually called on Nolan Canterbury. I believe that would be her fourth.
Yeah, I thought possibly a charge there, but the ref has a better angle. And one play though, very impressive.
It's that girl Railton again as Nolan Canterbury with the defensive toot-upper. Kind of just needed to relax. Gave the ball straight to Ella Drake, who finishes the layup. If you've noticed, Ella Drake has manoeuvred to the left-hand side of the floor, whānau.
Just love how this team, Manukuta, not dropping their heads.
Poi Hippie there, able to get into the paint and draw a huddle on Farman. As Nolan Canterbury will take a break. I believe she's on 4. Lily Farman there. Kind of looked like she almost had position, but Poi Hippie did a good job at just being persistent and attacking the rim.
Last Kuru Totoku.
Looks good. Made both. Great pressure from Manukuta just to make things a little bit difficult as they force the turnover. Great work from the Kai Pare, the defender. Still a little bit more time in this. 20, what was that, 29? No. My math is terrible.
I was like,
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the
19, sorry. Yeah.
Hey, I do the same. It's fine. We can't be good at everything.
No, terrible at math for sure. It must be 29, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, they have had opportunities to score the basket.
Railton again. What a valuable player she is for this Carmel team. And that'll be a carry ball by Umanga Marshall. Unlucky there. We have number 10, Millie Lloyd, into the game to fill the boots of Ruby Railton. Drake controls the position, rejects the on ball, goes left and dumps it down. She gets it back, baseline drive, uses her body to clear out some defenders and draws the header.
Yeah. Ella Drake has shown a variety of ways to score the basket. Obviously, you know, her shooting paralysis, I think she has 5 threes in there, a couple layups, so earns her trip to the Kurutotuku. And we have a sub, Jay Harrison, about to check in for Manukuta. Definitely a shooter's role there. As Jay Harrison will come in for Tatiana Lawton, who will take a break. As Umanga Marshall looks to run things.
You know, these teams that are young have a whole nother, few years to come in here, and the lessons that they learn here are invaluable We might see in a few years them competing for a title potentially.
Yeah,
with young squads like this.
definitely. As we see the athletic ability, the speed that they play at. You know, they just, another year of maturity and growing together is always a good thing. So, you know, I like the way that they play. They're fast, aggressive. You know, it gets the much bigger Carmel. They've done a good job in terms of creating their own offense. Just like I said earlier in the game, they haven't been able to make shots, which will come. But they're shooting it with confidence, which is good to see, as Poihipi misses both kurutautuku.
It's a famous quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Manukura won't be asking that question tonight.
No, as we see, just a little bit of a out of control pass there from Leighton Ezra. As we see some extended pressure by Eden Drake. See what I mean? Generating nice, good looks there at Manukura. As we see Kotuhi, the younger Kotuhi, Sienna Faye, tie up.
That was with number 8. Leighton Ursura.
Yeah, here's the extended pressure there, almost a turnover. Great work by Kotuhi to be a hassle, which forces Eden into just a bit of an uncontrolled shot there. A bit of a shovel pass there to get out of trouble, as Poihipi again drawing the hudder. I think this time she'll earn 2 kurutautuku as Carmel in the bonus. Things have changed a little bit since Carmel took out Railton in terms of scoring. It hasn't been so free-flowing for this back end of this third quarter. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think, you know, Drake has kind of been off in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and some bench minutes here for Carmel. But again, if they want to go have a deeper run in this tournament, can't just be the starting 5.
Yep.
These girls got to get some valuable experience on the court here.
As we see 2 Manukura girls fighting off the tūrapa, as we see number 13, Chloe Chambers, going up, earning.
Ball took out Josh's
Can
energy drink there, and nearly his
just missed the laptop.
Yeah, MacBook Pro.
Rather take the can out than the MacBook Pro. Oh, as we see Poihipi with the kuruwhiwhi toru. Great shot there. Just a few more. There's a turnover. Oh, unlucky. Just kind of threw it back underneath her basket. Tried to save it, but threw it straight to Gentilia. As Umanga Marshall turns the ball over. As Eden Drake tried a little scoop layup. It was impressive that it actually missed my laptop. I'm still thinking about that.
I didn't even know what happened. I just looked and I was like, saw a lift can flying and a ball.
As we see, yeah, just came across Kotuhi. Instead of jumping straight up, she jumped forward. And Eden Drake misses the first kurutautuku.
Nice
Great rebound.
Oh, a little bit of extra.
Just kind of threw the ball away. Had a running Manukura teammate as number 9, Annie Gala with the Kuru Whiwhi Toru. So scoring's picked up here for Carmel as Pohipi thought about it, takes it in, misses the short runner. Defensive two-upper to Galen. How's about this? Your two bigs bringing the ball up.
Yeah.
Guards are gone. You guys can bring the ball up.
They did a good job too.
Yeah.
Probably an opportunity they've been wanting for a while. You know, those bigs always love.
Hey, I want to be the point guard, as the hara was committed by Chloe Chambers.
She'll shoot a pair of Kurito Tuku. First one's good. Nice looking shot there. Gaylord. And she got some springy looking kicks on her too. Those pink high tops. Nice pull-up jumper there by 13. Chambers. And a bit of a steal here.
Yeah, Pohipi. It's been quite relentless at attacking the hoop. As we see Chloe Chambers there hit the jumper. As we see our Carmel again have their big bringing the floor up, ball up the floor as Annie Galen finishes through the contact. Great work at playing off two and using the two-upper, the backboard, as Umanga Marshall penetrates. And Chambers again with a nice little jumper. So back-to-back jumpers for Chambers, almost a steal.
Nice to see some going in for Manukura.
Yeah.
As we've got 19 seconds to play here in the third quarter, 68-33 to Carmel.
Yeah, Manukura will be looking for their last shot here, so they'll like to work it around as Umanga Marshall to Kotuhi.
Some pressure defense here by Carmel.
Pohipi penetrate. Umanga Marshall. Kuru Whiwhi Toru, bang!
Big hit there by Umanga Marshall to close the quarter.
And way to finish. Way to see the young girls get out there and compete as we see penetrate from Pohipi to Umanga Marshall in the corner. Bang, Kuru Whiwhi Toru. And as Carmel will take the third quarter lead, 68-36. But I have liked the way that Manukura fought back. You know, even though they're down big, they're still competing, still trying hard. And that's what you like to see, Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely. Relentless in their efforts, Manukura, and now it's paying off for them at the end of that third. I'd like to see them come out with that confidence in the fourth, and especially if Carmel, you know, still rest those starters. Great opportunity for these younger girls to play against, you know, a great Carmel side. Stick around with us as we've got a single A girls quarterfinal rather. After this, at 5:45, we've got Waimate High School versus Oponake. It's going to be a great matchup there.
Yeah, I saw Waimate play earlier. That was my first game I did this morning. They played, I think they played Stratford. Yeah. So you'll be looking for the Cooney sisters in that group. Bria Craig, Kayla Proudfoot. You know, they were pretty instrumental in their win and have played a lot of basketball together as they the South Canterbury rep team as well. So looking forward to that one. Opunake, obviously haven't seen them play, but
very proud basketball school.
Yeah, very proud basketball school. You know, Simone Cook, who is an ex-player, is in there. So
Simone did cook.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, back in the day.
If you hear that joke again in the second one, just pretend I didn't say it in this one.
So obviously, you know, they had a legend coaching them, Angela Hill. I know Angela Hill might be checking in.
Yeah, Angelo.
Yeah, Taranaki great.
The voice.
Yeah, the voice. So Angelo, if you are tuning in later, let me know as we see almost a turnover from Carmel to start their offense.
And we see some starters back in for Carmel. A little bit of a high on ball, roller.
Railton unlucky to finish. You know, she's been pretty dominant down low. Those ones there, you're surprised when she doesn't make those.
Yeah, she's made a lot harder buckets than that today.
Yeah.
Triple team ones even.
As we see Kotuhu in the corner, skip pass to Singh. Singh for the Kore Whiwhi. A little bit short, like the little jab that created the space.
Rejects the handoff, doesn't pay off this time. Can't quite thread the pass.
Yeah, just kind of forced it there a little bit, did Ella Drake. Didn't really need to pass that, make that mucker, so just swing it around.
Little reverse pivot, pass it back to the top. But that's fine. See this little wheel rub action from Manukura. Nice cup. Oh, beautiful basketball. Getting it through hands. Can't quite find the bottom of the net in that position.
As you see, Kore Whiwhi hit the side of the backboard there from Lily Farman. She wouldn't be too worried about that one, I don't think.
She told her team, my bad, my bad. Tanya Hunter telling the girls to move.
Great screen there by Papanui. Finds Scudder in the corner. Makes a nice wee. Oh,
2 seconds on the shot clock. She had to shoot it.
As we see Tibbetts there.
She checks the rear view mirror.
Great defense there from Kotuhi, being able to get in front. A little bit led a little bit too far. Sang could have probably thrown it earlier, so oh yeah, bit of a
It was going to be a travel.
No. Foul call instead on Abbott.
Probably her 4th or 5th foul.
No, just a second.
Never mind, I'm lying to you guys. I don't know why. I got her mixed up. Railton wanted it down low. She has to work. She's getting fronted. Oh, I saw a right-hand dribble there from Drake.
Yeah. Oh, as we see Railton with a Kore Whiwhi. Oh, and just a great job by Manukura. Just better offense from Railton. Kind of like forced into it, but that just never looked like missing once it left her hand.
What can't Railton do?
As we see Scudder now. No good. Couldn't quite see Abbott there trying to go in there and get the two upper. If we could just once on the camera shot, just get a close-up on Greg's Mo, I'll be pretty happy. He's the assistant coach for Carmel, just for a bit of a, you know, shine. As Manukura moving the ball, Kotuhi to Abbott. Nice looking Kore Whiwhi. And those are the shots that Manukura have had for the duration of this game. And they just haven't made them.
Yeah, they're just unable to hurt.
Yeah.
But, you know, in the second half, they've been a bit better from three-point line.
Yeah, just
And they're seeing some go through, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They're like, oh, it does go this net. You know, Carmel showed them in the first half.
Yeah, it's just, you know, they had Ella Drake kind of go off for Carmel, and Railton kind of kept the score ticking over, whereas Manukura just were unfortunately not making those ones early. And you think you make those ones early, you put a little bit more pressure on the opposition. As we see Drake, Railton, middle on ball, great screen. And that's what she's done for the majority of this game.
Yeah, just the way she uses her body to protect the ball is impeccable. It's been really successful for her and her team.
Yeah, and just great balance as Abbott again with a kuruwhiwhi toru. Are we saying a little bit too little, too late, or there's still 5 minutes to go, whānau? I'm not saying that Manukura out of it just yet. You know, it would have been, the confidence would have been good if they saw them go through early, and then they would have built pressure. And you know what pressure does to some teams.
Yeah, do right. Greg just came back from a trip with under 16s.
Yep. Yes, he was. Yep.
They got a third place medal there at the buzzer.
Qualified for the World Cup. Obviously, Greg was also part of the under 17s men's World Cup squad that finished 4th at the World Cup.
Gets to go on all the trips.
Yeah, led by Leighton Haddleton.
Hands foul there on number 15, Lee Abbott.
Oh, there it is. Great looking
handlebars almost.
Yes, as we see Abbott with a steal and the finish. Impressive finish there by Kaumaini Lee Abbott, and then forcing a turnover. As we see the young ones check into the game. Led by young Umanga Marshall running the point, as we see Kotuhi. Oh, bit of a risky pass there to Poihipi as Eden Drake stole it. Kuruwhiwhi toru. Poihipi.
Great kick ahead.
Just led it a bit too far. Right idea, just needs to execute. As we see Ella Drake get on the floor. As Coco Bella Umanga Marshall with the finish.
I may be wrong, but I feel like Coco may have gone on Kuruto.
Oh, yes. Oh, nice step back. Ella Drake just showing her class a little bit there with her hard left-hand jab step back. Poihipi, Kuruwhiwhi toru, no good. Kotuhi with the offensive tūrapa. Umanga Marshall, feet set just to the left. Kotuhi again with the offensive tūrapa. Finds number Tekau Lawton in the corner.
Oh, nearly intercepted there, but number 8.
As we see Eden Drake now with the Kuruwhiwhi toru for Carmel to extend. Lawton with the offensive tūrapa, no good, but they get the Poihipi again with the offensive tūrapa. Manukura have done a great job at just being all out hustle, just haven't been rewarded. There's Lawton, her 3rd straight offensive tūrapa of this possession. Umanga Marshall this time, no good. Another one. Poihipi almost threw it off the Carmel offensive player. Again, another offensive tūrapa. What's that, number 5?
Yeah, a lot more possessions for Manukura generated by these offensive rebounds.
And finally, a kuru whiwhi toru as the Manukura bench celebrates small wins, whānau. They're all about small wins.
Timeout here by Carmel. Not happy with that amount of offensive two-doppers they're giving up.
No. If I'm Coach Vaughan and Coach Brookbank, we are discussing, hey girls, you know, like, yes, we're probably going to win this game, but we've got to be better in these late game situations, because you get into a close game, those are the important things. You got to get the rebound, the two-dopper, whānau. So te kōrero o te kai whakahaere, I think boxing out.
And in the other timeout here by Tanya Hunter, probably just telling her girls, look what happens when you play with confidence.
Yep.
And you get after rebounds, how you can be so successful. So hopefully she gave some affirmations to her team there, and they look pumped getting onto the court. To Manukura girls.
Yeah, I think the second unit here has brought a sense of energy towards the game and kind of just helped tick the score along, and they've just been very aggressive, which has been good to see, and just hustle. You know, they've been competing. Not saying that the other group didn't compete, but you know, you have to try things when you're down big, and they've just brought a sense of energy as we see Eden Drake with her second kuru whiwhi toru. Not as quick as I say Ella Drake, but just as effective, as we see a foul call there on Eden Drake.
Yeah, a lot of different shots do those two have.
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Poor hippie. Little right to left crossover, Umanga. Kick out to Harrison, and Lawton. You hear her teammates cheering her on, and there she is there getting back on defense, make the layup, and now I'm back as a kai putter.
And Manukura are pumped at the moment. Like,
great hands.
They're just moving so well.
Yeah, forcing them into tough shots. Sorry. I said kai putter, it's kai pare, defender, aroha mai whānau. Is Umanga, Marshall, can't get that one to fall. But I think, you know, the back end of this 5 minutes of this fourth quarter, I think Manukura has had the better of Carmel. Just turnovers. Oh, it's Umanga, Marshall. Once again, can't finish the little runners. Kōtuhi with the offensive two-dopper, Poihipi. Kuru whiwhi toru short. And there she was again. She was going to go chase her own two-dopper. As we have 30 seconds to go, whānau, in this game. And another steal by Manukura. Kōtuhi. Bang, kuru whiwhi toru.
The icing on the cake.
Yeah, this back end of this game. Oh, Poihipi. Just relentless.
There you go, Manukura girls.
Umanga Marshall with almost another steal. Oh. And just unlucky there. As I think that might be someone's fifth. We're not actually sure. We're looking.
We're waiting.
We're waiting. Anticipation is real, whānau.
Nope.
No?
No numbers. It's all right.
We did get the sub. There's Eden looking to finish. Her third kuru whiwhi toru in a row for Eden Drake.
Just like Manukura girls, she's came out in the second half and really
just kind of just let it fly. All right, mihi atu kia koutou. I tai mai nei ki te mātakitaki I tēnei kemu. Ngā kapa o Carmel versus Manukura, as Carmel take the 89-56 win, whānau. We'll be right back with one of our quarterfinals of the A girls. Nō reira, e te iwi. Tēnā koutou.
Hey, I'm Dylan Boucher from Basketball New Zealand, here at Kakaramia School. Just having some great fun with the kids here with our Hoops and Schools programs. Your school can be one of these schools having the fun with our Tall Blacks and Tall Ferns and local NBL and Tauihi teams. Nothing but fun going on out here, prizes given away, kids making shots, laughter, fun, that's what it's all about.
Over the past 2 years alone, we've managed to install nearly 50 hoops across 25 Taranaki schools in the region. Not only are we providing opportunities for tamariki and rangatahi to participate, we're also proving the sustainability of the program itself as we continue to grow momentum right across the motu.
Hoops and Schools continues to deliver amazing opportunities for kids all over New Zealand, giving them access to basketball no matter where they are.
We're really grateful for having the Hoops and Schools program in Taranaki. We are bursting at the seams in terms of facilities. We have something like 100 plus primary and intermediate school teams. Providing these hoops to the kids fitted in with the whole growth of the game. I know that having these hoops in the schools will just support the whole program and see the future growth of the game.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Ah, filling and saving. Feels good.
Okay, guys, twice to sell. Got past the sell, ladies and gentlemen,
this isn't about what we wore back in the day.
We're going to go now. Going once, going twice. No more offers. Sold!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Food is your medicine. If you really want good health, know where your food's coming from.
We wanted our children to grow up in the wilderness. The world needs kids like that.
Māori have always understood the best way to live on this harsh land. We can hold on to our tikaka, our practices, our traditions, and bring them into this day and age. opportunity that we can't pass on.
E nau mai hoki mai whānau ki te papa oia mo tēnei whakataitai, te whakataitai poi tūkohu o ngā kura tuarua o Aotearoa. Welcome back to Fly Palmy Arena. Ko Joshua Thompson tuku ingoa. My running mate Jackson is just kind of getting a rundown on some ingoa for Opanaki. And this is a quarter-final whānau for the A girls section. Obviously we have only 8 teams in the section. Well, Waimate, not far from, about a 40-minute drive out of Timaru is Waimate, taking on Opanaki High School from Taranaki. Obviously Opanaki are no strangers to being here at the Nationals, who have already been a champion, 2-time champions I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we will go through our lineups as Jackson is about to join us. Yeah, as we have Opanaki's team list: Tessa Cook, Lily Bright, Dallas Tapsil, Emily Mills, Lacey Taylor, Bree Nehe Simons, Jalisha Callender, Leah Martins, Amy Gallivan, Talia Gargan, Casey Roach and Karis Jones, coached by ex-Opanaki High School member Simone Cook. Assistant coach is Liz Gasson, and we are looking forward to this matchup as we see our Waimate crew warming up. In the team list looks like this: Emily Cooney, Bria Craig, Kayla Proudfoot, Sally Cooney, Rachel Porter, Brooke Proudfoot, Aaliyah Tangiaia, Hunter Warren, Maxi Dela Cruz and Summer Pay, coached by Ruby Cochran and assisted by Nicole Cooney. I'm just going to say it out now, whānau. The Dela Cruz is a cool name to call when calling these games. So, and Jackson's just been talking and finding out some information about some of our kaitakoro I tēnei kēmu. So what have you found out for us? Other than that, the Waimate is pretty much the South Canterbury rep team, which I found out earlier.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously the South Canterbury representatives in this Waimate High School team. And actually, a few of these girls have been over in Las Vegas.
Oh, yes. Storm?
So, yeah, the Storm, the NZ Storm tour that they go over there. So Emily Cooney and Bryant Cooney have been on that in 2024, and Kayla Proudfoot and Sally Cooney going on it in 2026.
Yeah, as we know, whānau, this is a quarterfinal, and just over the way, Whitby Collegiate beating Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Ruamata to advance to the semi-final. They played the earlier game. Quarterfinal 2 is Te Kura Kaupapa Māori or Te Kura Kōkiri taking on Stratford High School. And the defending champions, Te Kura Kaupapa Māori or Te Koutu out of Rotorua taking on Te Aroha College. And obviously this one here, quarterfinal 3, Waimate taking on Opanaki. Opanaki's road to the quarterfinals as they lost to Te Kura Kaupapa Māori or Te Kōkiri, and obviously lost to Whitby, and then also taking the win against Te Aroha by 1. So that was their road to this quarter-final. And also Waimate had an impressive win this morning against Stratford High School. They took a 2-point win against Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Ruamata and took a loss against the defending champions on day 1.
And as you went through that impressive run by both of these teams, we had Waimate win the tip, 2 empty possessions. Oh, sorry, 1 empty possession, and now it's 2 apiece, Opunake and Waimate.
Yeah, Kayla Proudfoot was very instrumental in their win this morning. Just a quick shout out to Angela Hill. I'm doing great, mate. Obviously, I know you would be here if your Opunake High School managed to sneak through and make it to the final, but they have to get through this very tough Waimate team first, full of South Canterbury reps and a few Storm players, so here's one of them. Emily Cooney and sister Sally Cooney. Really like the look of Craig here, the one with the ball. She did a bit of everything for Waimate in the game I saw this morning, as did that girl there, Kayla Proudfoot, with the finish.
And you can see why a lot of these girls in that South Canterbury rep squad, some impressive skills on display here. This will be Opunake ball on the sideline. Waimate going for man-to-man here. Opunake in a 2-3 zone.
Yes, Kayla Proudfoot with a tough two-dupper. And has her head on the swivel as we see Cooney with a kuruwhiwhi toru and Hunter Warren with the offensive two-dupper.
This Waimate team, Waimate team only won 1 game last year at Nationals.
Oh, so they were here last year. Aroha mai, whānau.
I just spoke to the coaches over there. Yeah. They're very impressed by the girls this year, doing better than they thought they would have. So they look to carry that on with a quarter-final win.
Yeah, and I see on your notes only 1 year 13 on their team, which is Emily Cooney, the one that just shot the kuruwhiwhi toru. So impressive.
1 year 9 and a couple year 10s too.
Yeah, great wall up there from Sally Cooney, the younger detainer. As Proudfoot looking for Warren, no good, just got a tip on it as Proudfoot's trying to get in front. Oh, great Euro.
There's a little jab cross, a little punch jab there, in and out.
Yeah, Tessa Cook.
And we're 6-2, Waimate leading in the first.
Yes, we see Simone Cook giving out instructions to Lily Bright. I would say, yep, she definitely looks like her sister, Anna Bright, who was in my junior Tauwhāin squad. So no doubt, Anna, if you're watching, shout out to you, applying her trade in America at the moment.
America.
Yes, we see Sally Cooney with the miss, but Proudfoot with the offensive two-dupper as Craig right to left cross. Kind of trying to just little, push pass it off to Cooney in the corner, but probably, I think, reason why she lost control of that.
Stay with the extended pressure, does Waimate. And you see it with girls teams a lot, the little ribbon in the here. Both teams have it in this game.
here. They love the colourful ones, and obviously I watched St Andrews College earlier, and they were pretty similar. They had their pink ribbons with a blue and white, because they have pink uniforms. As you see, Proudfoot for the Kurikuku Toru, no good.
I did see that on the social medias, the St Andrews pink uniform.
Yep.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, they had a choice. The boys obviously went with the light blue for their alternate uniforms this year. They're light, so St Andrews. Great pass to Cooney. Maybe could have laid that up there, but Cooney there, absorbing the contact, and Hara will be called on Lily Bright. I'm pretty sure Wu will be calling Cooney, Bright, Cook fair amount of times in this Kemu.
Yeah, two lots of sisters in this team. Wonder how managing that would go back at the ACOB.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting conversations there, I would say.
Sister to sister there. Emily to Sally. Sally looks to dump it off, can't quite do it. Stays with Waimate. Waimate, a little inbound set there to the cutting number 10, Proudfoot. Kurifufi Toru attempt there by Cooney. No good, just rims off the tupper.
Yeah, as we see Bright now bringing the ball up. She's a heavily strapped left thigh, so wonder what's going on there.
Yeah, just on that shot attempt, you can see her kind of using that right quad a little bit more than that left.
As we see Tessa Cook there try to save. Yeah, just a long list of Cook athletes from Upanaki. Isabel Cook, who was MVP when she was playing back in late 2010s.
Aponoke using the kick ahead to get downhill quickly. Number 4, Gargan put it up, got the toot up herself, and then fed it on to number 20 there, Cook. Younger sister of Anna and Beth Cook.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. There is another.
Proud basketball family are the Cooks, and this is the youngest one. She looks to convert the second one.
We have a tight contest so far. A little bit of feel like obviously this is important because it's a win or it's not a win or go home, but it's a win and move on, right? You move on to a semi-final, national semi-final, where you have a chance to win a medal. So both teams, I wouldn't say looking a little nervous, but it feels like they are a bit nervous in terms of like this Kemu.
Little handoff action there, swinging around the perimeter. Lovely ball movement, Aponake.
As we see, tough finish from Tessa Cook, able to go up and under on Craig, who did a good job at not fouling, not committing a hara.
Yeah, almost an and one there.
Proudfoot, right to left. Euro, no good, and then Craig does commit the foul there. Probably not a great foul, 90 feet away, as Simone Cook will ask for a timeout, a wahiki. Yeah. Just to have a kōrero with her kapa, her team. Just if you're both coaches, Jackson, hea tō kōrero ki ngā kaitākaro of both teams. So let's start off with Waimate. What are you thinking if you're Coach Cochrane?
Yeah, they're playing in transition. They're using that little kind of diagonal breakers cut to get open, but I like to see them just utilize the ball movement around the perimeter, see if they can open up some gaps in that zone, maybe get it to the high post, attack through the corners. And probably for the Aponake side, maybe an on-ball or, just a bit more organized at the top of the key. They're moving the ball well, though.
Yep.
But, they've got some size on them, maybe to get the look down low for Lily Bright, where she can use her size, collapse the defense, and open up the perimeter.
Yeah, pai ro atu tō whakaro e hoa. Just as we manoeuvre back in with 3 minutes to go, whānau, I roti tēnei wahanga tuatahi, so the first quarter. We are just, almost a steal there from Waimate, but we see the extended pressure from Waimate, and this is a bit of a staple of what they do and what they'll do throughout the game, so exciting. As we see, just shuffled her feet there a little bit, did young Lacey Taylor before she put the ball on the floor.
Bit of a hikoi there, Josh.
Coach Cook just explaining to Taylor, you got to put the ball down before you move your feet. As we see a Kuruwhikitoru, no good there. Number 4, Aliyah Tangiao, as Craig with the steal. Just a little bit short, but gets her own two-dupper and manages to finish the second. Just have a little bit of pat standing there.
Doing her best Russell Westbrook impression is Brian Craig.
As we see move around as Tessa Cook gets in the lane. It's a little bit too easy from both teams, really, getting to the hara. Sorry, not the hara.
The tapa.
The tapa. I had tapa in my head, but hara came out of...
And here's a hara.
Yeah. Mihi nui e hoa, correcting my hapa.
And that'll be number 10. Proudfoot at the line to shoot Kuru Tautuku.
I believe that's whoever that number was. I just saw a 3 come up on this left of us. So whatever number that was, they have 3 hara. E toru ngā hara. Tērā Kaitakaro. If we could probably find out who that was, that would be great.
That'll be all of the fouls that their team has, because both sides only with 3 team fouls here in the first quarter.
Great find there, Cook. Oh, great move. Oh, unlucky.
A little bit frustrated with herself.
Did it
to finish that one.
Did a great job with her footwork there in the paint, as we see again. Yep, kind of got herself free and then got her own two-dupper and earned her chance to the Kuru Tautuku. We're just having some issues. Had to yell and stop the clock, as we see the ankles heavily strapped there from Tessa Cook. As Craig gets into the paint, can't finish with the left hand, but Proudfoot chases down the offensive two-dupper. I don't think that hit the rim, so no reset of the shot clock, as young Aliyah couldn't handle that pass from Craig.
Opunake with clear intention to take away the rim.
As we see Bright now, a bit of a handoff back to Lily Bray, almost called out Anna, to Cook. Cook with the mid-range, a little bit too tough on the mid-range, hits the top of the backboard almost, as Craig now looking, probing, just forcing it a little bit too hard. You don't need to throw that cross-court pass, right? When it's not there, those 50-50 ones are a little bit difficult, and they are, you know, quarterfinal, you're probably a little bit nervous still, even though we're going into the back end of the first quarter and almost the end, as our score is Te Kau ki te iwa is Bright with the kuruwhiwhi toru off to the right a little bit as Craig head up to Cooney. Cooney throws up a wild floater. Proudfoot can get the offensive two-dupper. Ball to Upanaki. Yeah, thoughts so far, Jackson, 10-9.
Yeah, just like what you said, a little bit nervous settling into the game. Both teams, tight contest though, low scoring. So, you know, both teams playing defense. Extended pressure from one team, you know, a bit of a reload and tighten the gaps from Opunake. Well, this looks to be, it's going to be a bit of an exciting game, but very even so far.
Yeah, as we see Proudfoot making her first kurutotuku and her second, which now that Waimate up 3, 5 seconds to go. You don't want to foul here if you're Craig, you just want solid. Oh, from the logo, it looks, oh, it looked pretty good from where we were standing. Sitting, Arohamai, we're sitting, whānau, we're not standing.
Was straight. And to round off the quarter there, 12-9. Waimate High School in the lead.
Yeah, as we see Coach Cook having a bit of a chat with young Lacey Taylor about what's going on. So
love how calm she is.
Yeah, you know Lacey,
just talking it over.
Lacey looks like she's struggling a little bit, and Simon is just giving her some, you know, advice and say, hey, you're all right. Kei te pai, koe, you know, keep going.
On the other hand, there, Lily Bright, cool, calm and collected.
Yeah, locked in. She's locked in.
She's so locked in over there.
As we see Waimate having their discussion. If you're them, you're kind of liking what you're seeing. A few, you know, defensive lapses which have led to Opunake just getting some layups here and there. But I do like the way that they're getting out on the fast break is Waimate, and the pressure of the full court has kind of stifled Opunake's offense a little bit, and having to create their offense further down in the court.
Yeah, maybe a punch screen of sorts would help, you know, take away some of that extended pressure and open up some gaps early in transition for Opunake. But they are in great hands with Simone Cook, coached by Angelo
Hill, yep. Yeah, I know he's watching. He did message me before. So, as I said, you know, I think if these Opunake girls are to venture and make the final, I think he would make the drive from Taranaki.
How long's that?
Taranaki, so it's about, what, hour and a half to Wanganui. And you're probably looking at another hour and maybe 3-4 hours. We do have a laptop here, so we could Google Maps it. Yeah.
And after the hype up from her coach, first play there, number 4, Lacey Taylor just takes it to the cup and gets rewarded with 2 kurutotuku.
Yeah, great little pep talk, and kind of got her, you know, re-centered, as they say, as young Lacey with her first kurutotuku, a little bit long. Probably just needs a little bit more arc in that one. As maybe look to shoot that off the backboard, as Namawaru Brooke Proudfoot with a bit of a hikoi of her own.
Yeah, just shifted the pivot foot there. Easy call for our referees. What a phenomenal job they are doing. Some people actually don't know that referees are in their own journey during a tournament. They're trying to book themselves a spot in the final as well.
Yeah, you can talk to that. Is it a competition there when you're looking at going? As we see a kuruwhiwhi toru there from Tessa Cook. And we are all tied up at Te Kaumaroa whānau with 9 minutes to play in the second. So obviously not a high-scoring affair, but a very tight contest. As we see Proudfoot playing off two. Just an in and out.
Unlucky roll there.
As we see, good defense there from Sally Cooney just to put the layup off. As we see Bright for kuruwhiwhi toru, just a little bit too long. Another offensive tūrapa. Cook to Bright. No good. Bright gets her own tūrapa. Cook on the top of the key, looking to drive. Kick out, great block there from Craig. Craig now looking to get a run out of her own. Great catch from Cooney, finishes on the break. And I've just actually got another message. I've got you with the coffee, Angelo, if you do come on Thursday.
And I like to see number 35, Lily Bright.
Yep.
Putting in some work down low. We saw her locked in. You see the replay there, fancy footwork. Saw her locked in at quarter time there, and she's came out.
Yep.
Showed what she was thinking about.
Yeah, she was. Like I thought Craig did a good job there at walling up. Just didn't need to swipe at the ball, make her finish over the top, make it a hard contest. You know, she makes a hard contest, you just shake the hand and go, yep, well done. As we see Proudfoot probing Cooney in the corner to Craig, finds Craig with the scoop, little hook, able to finish off the backboard, and Waimati go up by 2. Taylor kicking it out, Cook. Just another one where they don't need a reach, as number 6, Emily Cooney, committing the hudder. And that's her second, so she'll want to be careful in this next 8 minutes not to pick up her third, or she might be taking a seat. E nohoi ki te taha o tāna kai whakahaere. As Cook misses the second kuru tautuku. Proudfoot looking to Sally Cooney. Great catch with the one hand. Ko tahi te ringa. Cooney kick out. Proudfoot kuruwhiwhi toru. Bang! Nice shot there from young Kayla Proudfoot.
Ella daps her up on the way back. Lovely shot there. Fight for her feet. And put that kuruwhiwhi toru up.
As we see Cook with the fake spin. Floater. Tessa Cook able to finish.
And you're just seeing Opunake with clear intention to get into the paint there in this quarter. Maybe something Coach Simone talked to them about at quarter time.
Yeah. As we see Leah Martins commit the hudder. That's her second. Proudfoot, great find. Cooney, kuruwhiwhi toru, shooter's roll.
Beautiful kuruwhiwhi toru there.
Yeah. As we see the extended pressure. Proudfoot making Bright work a little bit harder, but Bright kind of just cool, calm, collected. Nothing's really got to her. As Martins just a little bit tough. As Cook with the offensive tūrapa, and me te tahi as Sally Cooney commits the hara. Yeah, just no one boxed her out and just kind of let her roll in the paint there to get her the offensive tūrapa.
And both teams we see settling into the game here. They've put up as much points as they did in the first quarter, in this first 3 minutes.
As Cooney to Cooney, Taina tuakana ki te Taina.
Tuahine?
Yeah, Tuahine is sister of a brother.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah. It is. You can get confusing about it, but Tuahine, correct. You can use it as that, but correct term. Tuakana is older sibling. Is older sibling, same gender.
Oh,
Taina is younger sibling, same gender.
Oh, same gender.
Yeah. And then a girl, they call her brother is a Tungane.
Tungang.
Yeah.
Tungane.
As we see Sally Cooney applying the pressure. She's done a good job at applying pressure. Taylor kind of didn't like that as she swiped the hand away. But Cooney, ooh, just unlucky there. Kind of travelled before she went off running. As Taylor will take a well-earned break, and young Amy Goldville will come into the game. I'm just going to call it Amy. I'm not going to butcher the last name. Tessa Cook, just a little bit hard off the board. Cook and Craig. I like that matchup there with Cook and Craig. Craig Cook
matchup.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Waimate board.
Yeah, they have the position arrow whānau.
Here we go.
Trudy Fufutoy, a little bit hard there.
Oh.
Craig Bright now getting onto it. Oh, foul on Craig for that one. Looked a bit baffled in that one. And that's her third.
Thought that one was going to be on Lily Bright.
Yeah.
She got away with that one.
Great defense there on Cook from Proudfoot as Amy misses the short jumper.
Opunaki like that shot though.
Yeah, great hustle there from Namarima. Kalinu as Simone Cook will now take a timeout just to settle the troops. 5 minutes to go, whānau. Waimate, rua te kaumā whā, Opunaki te kaumā iwa. Kind of just slowed down a little bit like we talked about. You know, the points came in the first 5 minutes. Well, first 3-4 minutes, and now it's kind of just slowed down a little bit as both teams adjust, as we see Coach Ruby Cochrane having a chat to our referee.
Yeah, and I think both teams look a little bit buffed, I'm not going to lie. They both had a game this morning, so that comes into play at this tournament, especially 2 games yesterday, 1 game this morning. So it's the team that can sustain that energy will come out on top here. But I really like how Opunaki have been keeping pressure on the rim, getting those high post catches, letting their bigs go to work.
Yeah, for sure.
And Waimate, all they could do is foul them at the moment, and foul count is 5-0 with that clear intention.
I think that's what Coach Cochrane's cordial was about with our referee, is like, hey, you know, we've committed 5 hara. Are you sure that Opunaki haven't committed 1? As we see Cooney with the floater, which was no good.
And even with that foul count, Waimate is still up.
Yeah, as we see Taylor with the nice finish, avoiding the contact, finishing over the bigger Warren. Sally Cooney probing, try to go up against the bigger trees, but was no good as Tessa finds young Amy. Reversal to Taylor, a little bit long. Brooke and Tessa battled for the great pass.
Lovely pass to the year 10, I believe.
Yep, Sally Cooney. Great work. Good way to run the floor. And Waimate have just picked up those easy baskets throughout this game just to keep their score ticking over. Is Amy once again, this time a little bit long on that shot there as Cooney receives the pass from Warren. Cooney, proud foot, Kuruwhiwhi Toru, a little bit long.
She can shoot it, proud foot. Got to get a hand up on their Opunake.
As we see number 5, Kalanura check in, as well as number 24, Casey Roach, her first action of this quarterfinal. All right. Single A, Wahine quarterfinal whānau, Waimate, Opunake in a tight one. As we see Bright with the floater, no good, chases her own tūrapa. Kick out, Taylor kind of resets a little bit. Cook, who's been very good at getting into the paint as she does there for the nice floater.
There's that high post catch we were talking about. Very efficient for her. Ooh. Maybe a carry there, but...
Yeah, nice right to left Euro though.
Great finish.
As you see, great defense there and pressure from Sally Cooney. Roach to Cook, poked away from Proudfoot. Cook tried to knock it off Proudfoot, but Proudfoot manages to gain control. And nice finish over the top of Tessa Cook, and Waimate now lead by 7 as who was that? Number 5 with the layup. Jalisha Kalanur.
Cleaner. Yeah,
Cleaner.
I'm like trying to look at it.
Sorry, whānau. Aroha mai anō. As Opunake with the turnover, 1:55 to go in the Hafet Tuatahi.
This quarter went a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Less hara called.
As Sally Cooney with the Kuruwhiwhi Toru, a little bit long there. There's Taylor with the tūrapa. Taylor looking to push. Has open, just probably needed to just catch and go up there or take a dribble.
Opunake yet to foul in this quarter.
That's impressive.
It is.
I don't think I've seen many of those, if any.
No, I don't believe so.
No, you ever been part of a team where they have your team hasn't fouled? As Proudfoot with a Kuruwhiwhi Toru miss. Tessa Cook on the break.
Impressive, keeps it in her left hand there.
Yeah, just kind of got a little bit too deep there and, you know, kind of lost their way as we see a nice jail there from Cooney. Proudfoot, pump fake, nice little pump fake floater. Finishing over Tessa Cook. And Kayla Proudfoot is kind of like slowly just taking over this game for Waimate in terms of the scoring. And I would say defensive presence as well, because she's done a good job. As we see a block shot there by Cooney, and here's Proudfoot again.
She's all over everything as we kind of commentator curse.
Yeah, first foul of the quarter. 43 seconds. I'm pretty sure Coach Cook will be pretty happy. 9 minutes and 17 seconds without a foul. But I think the only problem is they are not winning the game, and that's the most important stat, is the score with Waimate. Yeah, Waimate up 7, 28 seconds left in the Wahanga Tuatahi, or Te Hawhe Tuatahi.
Lovely stride stop.
Bright, much needed. Cooney, tough, strong rebound. Proudfoot has 14 seconds. Can kind of just take her time here, but oh, great little dump off there 2. Oh, who was that to? Number Iwa? Rachel Horder. And as we say, they've done a great job at not fouling. They've committed 2 in the last 30 seconds.
Kuru Tautuku for number 9. Hodder.
A little bit too hard there on the first one. Who's that girl again?
Good slow.
Proudfoot. Probably doesn't realise there's 2 seconds left. As the time ran out, she probably had time to shoot the ball. That should be time. It should be half time. It's half time.
Yeah, it was before the foul.
The foul happened after the buzzer. Yeah. Yeah, it happened after the buzzer. After the buzzer. Yeah, it's half time.
Hey, what a great referee.
Yeah, that's what I saw, Whānau. That's what I saw.
My feedback to Ken is going to be get this man in a grey shirt.
Yeah. Whānau, so we go into half time. Waimate 32, Opanaki 25, and we'll be right back.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough time. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
Hey, sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
My dad, he wanted somewhere so for all the whānau that were out streets, had somewhere to come home to, and they could call it their own. And so hence the journey of Takahanga Marae began.
E nau mai hoki mai whānau ki te papa oia, te rā tuarua o tēnei whakataitai, te whakataitau poi tukuhui mo ngā kura tuarua o Aotearoa. We have our A kōtero quarterfinals, Waimate, Opanaki, Waimate 32, Opanaki 25. Just a bit of a close contest. It has been, in terms of scoring, not that great, but we still have a tight contest going on. So we will see how we get on as Waimate looking for their first ever semi-final appearance in the A Nationals. Ka mohi o koutou, te A is small schools, as any role under, I believe it's 800 for co-ed, qualify for this competition. As we go on into the AA, which is bigger tournament. The A is obviously 4 pools of 2 pools of 4 aroha mai, so and everyone went through to the semi quarterfinals. Is we have this one here. Oh where aroha mai whānau, bit of a loss for words right now. And Jackson is back next to me. Ka tuaho, nā te mea, I have been sitting for a long time. You have too. The Kemu Tua Whā, is this your 4th game?
This is my 4th game.
Yep.
I've been doing a bit of back and forth.
Yep.
You know, Fly Palmy all the way down to court 3.
Yep.
What of a hikoi.
It is. As we start off our 3rd quarter with Opanaki on offense. Waimate solid on defense, as we see Lily Bright with the free throw line jumper. In saying that, I did say that Anna was in America, but she is not. She is actually sitting across from us on the sideline, supporting her teina and her old school. So I did say I'd give her a shout out, as she was with my JTS, but she is here in Palmerston North.
Yeah, she was a force, a force for Opanaki, a great player. Will we see her in the Tuihi League?
There she is there.
Soon?
So shout out to Anna Bright, MVP of under 17 nationals for Taranaki when they beat Canterbury a few years ago as well.
Massive dub for them.
As we see Proudfoot, nice leak out, Sally Cooney. Oh, great rebound from Craig. Unlucky Proudfoot couldn't finish, as Bright with the defensive two-dupper, and Taylor here bringing it up. And Waimate persisted. Oh, she is part of the game. Bit of a tie ball there. Bit of an inverted whistle because she is part of the game. Yeah, this way. We're going over half, so it's 14-second shot clock.
And they're going to have to catch it over there. It's going to be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, as we see Emily Cooney just kind of stroll over halfway, like, yep, got it, to her sister.
Ooh, that looked good.
It did. I think for Waimate, how good has Proudfoot been for them? Kayla Proudfoot just been instrumental in terms of, like, not just scoring, but offensive rebound. There she is again, almost getting the offensive two-dupper once again.
She's all over everything, just so high motor.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you said, defense, offense,
yeah,
she can do it all.
Been pretty impressed with the way that she's played. Not just her scoring, but also her just presence on the defensive end. As she defends. Tessa Cook, great dump pass, beats the shot clock. And there's our opening score. No, sorry, aroha mai. That's not our opening score of the second half, as Craig draws the hara me te tahi, so he gets the and one. And number 20, Tessa Cook, has, I think, been given a warning by the ref. May have said something that wasn't called for, as Craig finishes the N1.
Bit of a three-point play there, and Waimate giving Opunake a bit of a taste of their own medicine with the high post catch and drive.
Yeah, no, that was been a staple for Opanaki for the first half, as we see the extended pressure. Proudfoot almost causing another turnover. Craig, love the rotation. The second and third man rotation there from Waimate just to help out as Cooney just lost control that first touch and then kind of just forced it. I think if she just carries on, she gets the layup.
Yeah, a little bit too unselfish there. As we've got a little bit of a stoppage here, maybe a clock issue.
Yeah, we're saying an and one there. Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
And Coach Simone Cook just telling girls to play off 2 feet.
As we see Tessa Cook guarded by Proudfoot. Great step through, draws the Hudder, does a bit of a roly-poly to get back on her feet.
And I love to see how she just took on that bit of advice from Coach, and it paid off for her.
Yeah.
As she draws the Hudder and will go to the Kuru Tautoku to shoot Urua. Can't get the first one to drop. She looks to get the second one. Hopefully I don't commentate, curse her.
Yeah, nice work there. Corrected the wrong there on her first one as Waimate do lead by 9. So under single figures is Cooney with the Kuru Peke, the little jump shot there. Great outlet from Taylor. Way to follow her pass as we see number Tekau, Leah Martins there, kicking out to Taylor for the Kuru Whiwhitoru. Offensive tūrapa for Opanaki, and Cook. Oh, Cook just couldn't make that one as Craig with the rebound. Aaliyah
drops it off.
Nice
perfectly.
work to Sally Cooney, who finishes. Sally Cooney has been beneficial of running the lanes and finishing layups in like good times too. Timings.
Yeah, very timely is Ella.
As we see now, Waimate now has a double-figure lead as Lily Bright with the Kuru Peke. Nice little Kuru Peke there from Lily Bright. Reminisces of another Bright sister. Ooh, a little bit of a shuffle of the feet. Great hustle there by Jalisha. As we see some substitutions coming.
And Bright being one of the bigger players in this Opanaki team at the, and is at the,
Oh, we see a little bit of a tie-up there.
I was going to say she's at the top of the zone there rather than being...
Yeah, as Craig commits the Hudder.
Oh, I thought her ankle was out of place there.
Oh, yeah, as we see the replay. Yeah, just got caught up trying to get the offensive rebound. Great work from Tessa Cook, as I believe that may be Craig's 4th. So she'll have to be careful. And the contents of this game, that's a massive foul. As Dela Cruz is checked into the game for Waimate. I think I've been waiting whole game to say Dela Cruz. As Proudfoot, Craig, Proudfoot just on the ground, just getting a loose 50-50 to get the ball to Craig and extend the lead back up to double figures.
Swings it back to the top. They're looking down low. There's Opanaki.
Good defense there as Bright for the Kuru Whiwhitoru. Massive Kuru Whiwhitoru there from Lily Bright. Much needed for Opanaki, who have just stalled a little bit in their offense. And a charge call on Craig.
That is a great charge. She's just set there.
Massive. As you see the emotion coming out, as that's her 5th foul. With 14:55 to go in a quarter-final for Bria Craig.
The frustrating thing there is she did have a sub.
Yes.
Ready to come in.
As Tessa Cook now looks to get in there and get a rebound.
She's been all over the floor this quarter. Putting her body on the line, willing her Opunaki aside.
As we're just doing a shot clock thing there. As it was a tie ball, there was no reset. So 10 seconds to go.
Great clock management from our officials.
As Cook, that high post catch, step through. Great defense there.
Would like to see her put that up with her left, use her outside hand.
Yeah, Dela Cruz and Amy there competing for the ball there, as goes back to Waimate. As Proudfoot with the finish. And timeout to Upanaki, just to compose herself, as we see young Tessa Cook there, just kind of, you know, exerting a lot of energy. It is a tough game, you know, game of basketball, as you have to run up and down the floor, and this game's been pretty physical.
Yeah. We've seen the physicality really turn up in the last, in the second half here.
Yeah. And it is a 10-point game. Waimate up 10, and obviously, you know, emotions are high, because this is a chance to move on to the semi-finals.
Yeah, a chance at a medal on the line here. So both teams taking it very seriously. The work ethic is high for both teams.
As we see Craig there, just full of emotion, as this is an emotional sport. As all sport are emotional, but you know, it's a little bit different when you play for your high school.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause it's just, it just has something different to it.
Yeah, the love for the kura
that
you go to for sometimes 7 years, sometimes 5 for most schools.
Yep.
It's a lot of mahi you put into it, and pride for your kura.
As we see the extended pressure, Proudfoot been super impressed with this girl. She's been everywhere in terms of like who she's defended. Nice little switch out there.
Maybe Proudfoot knows that there's a JTS coach watching her at the moment.
X, you know. But, you know, I think that Ryan Double Dam is around, so, you know, good luck to his group, who are off to Samoa in November. So that's pretty exciting, as Cook was called for the offensive foul there, as Cooney finds Cooney. Young Sally Cooney looking. Proudfoot open, pump fake. She likes that little right to left. Euro, as number 11, Warren, got the offensive toed upper, but kind of shuffled her feet. A little bit of a hop to start with. As we see Bright. Just doesn't look flustered, does Lily Bright, does she? Even with the pressure.
No, very cool, calm and collected. I like to see her get back to working in the high post.
Yep. As we see Jalisha with the nice little floater. Just don't need to panic, Waimate. They are the ones that are leading, so, but they will need to find some offense and sometimes, as Proudfoot, massive kudu fifi toru.
She just drills that one.
To go up 11, back to a double-digit lead for Waimate, as Lily Bright forcing her way in there, cuts it back to 9. Now we have a bit of a back and forth game going on here. Cooney, head down, finds Proudfoot. Nice little right to left. No good. A little bit long. Cooney with the floater. Her one's short. Cook with the rebound. Have runners. But Tessa Cook takes it all the way. Tessa Cook can't finish, but gets her own two-dupper. Cuts the lead to 7. And we hear the Opanaki supporters in the background getting excited. Cooney, short jumper, long, rebound, Roach. It's a bit of a backwards and forwards. Dela Cruz with the steal. It sounds cool when you say Dela Cruz.
You were right at the start of the game. Sounds very impressive.
And there's that girl again. Kayla Proudfoot is just running herself to the ground to try and get Waimati a semi-final berth for the first time in school history. Tessa Cook just forced that a little bit there. I think both teams a little bit tired.
Yeah, wearing down a little bit in this at the end of the third here. They'll get a break in 1:30.
Yeah, massive shift from these Wahine as Cooney can't find her way in. As number Wadu, Brooke Proudfoot, puts Waimati back up by 11. So a bit of a swings and roundabouts. Both teams are getting on their little runs as Tessa Cook to Taylor. Taylor, a little runner, no good. Cooney, rebound. Cooney looking up. Has a break. Finds Sally Cooney, and Sally Cooney again has been very good in terms of running the lanes.
Yeah, she got a little bit of a break there. Came on, energized. And it's making them pay.
Yes, Sally Cooney extends Waimati's lead to 13. Cook just hasn't found the rhythm here. Back into the third quarter. Would you say a little bit tired? Legs?
Yeah, some tired legs. Opanaki sometimes not getting back in transition and leads to holes and gaps there. Waimati do a great job of just finding those girls running the lane.
Yeah, as Cooney, Sally Cooney with the kudu pike. A little bit tough on the kudu pike. Tessa Cook from halfway. No good. And Waimati extend a 7-point lead to 13 in that quarter. So winning that quarter by 6 without one of their, well, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, I would say stars and Craig, who's been
one of their key
fouled out.
players.
Yeah, key players. As you know, Opanaki are just exerting so much energy into fighting back. Waimati just keeping them at arm's length at the moment, but Opanaki have had chances.
Yeah, Opanaki haven't yet found the answer for the force of Proudfoot. Although Proudfoot's been amazing, I'd like to see her a little bit off the ball because she can knock those threes down and she's dangerous attacking a closeout. And she's played like the whole game.
Yeah, pretty much. She hasn't come off, I don't think. Yeah, as we saw Craig giving Kayla a bit of a hug just to say, hey, carry me. Carry us to the semi-final.
I've had a few of those moments as a coach. I'm like, bro, just keep cooking. Please.
Oh, I actually remember one game, it was a while back. If you don't know Tall Fern, Lauren Hippolyte.
I do know Lauren Hippolyte. How could you not?
Under 23s. We had an injury, the backup point guard kind of went out and she looked at me and she was like, can I get a sub? I said, no, you cannot get a sub. Why? And I'm like, your backup is sitting right next to me with a sore knee. You're going to have to carry us. I was like, she said, I need a break. I said, I'm going to call a timeout and this is your break. Is that what you want? Yes, please. Cool. Hey, timeout. Oh, that was against a tough Auckland team too. Sean Rabati.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Did you get dubbed?
We did. It was the third and fourth game. We won the bronze, obviously, in that one. So
it's nice to come away with a medal.
Yeah, shout out to Sean, obviously applying her trade in the WNBL this year, playing for Adelaide, her and Ashley Strawbridge.
Nice.
So good to see mana wahine Kiwi, I roto i Ahitereiria in Australia, applying their trade. As we see Lily Bright, bang, Kuruwhiwhi Toru. That is one person you probably don't want to let catch fire for Upanaki, as Upanaki now look like they're in a man-to-man, or a boxing one actually, on Proudfoot as Cooney.
Face guarding her.
Yeah. Cooney with the kuru pike a little bit short, as we see Lily Bright Anor to the
5 early points for Lily Bright.
Nice drive to the tapa. Got on her strong right hand, as we see Jalia actually face guarding Proudfoot.
Nice little adjustment from Simone Cook there, and it's proven to work out. 2 early stops there and 2 scores. What you want to see.
So you see Cooney now pressured on Taylor. Taylor handles the pressure really well. Cook finding Taylor. And Lily Bright again. Bang! And that one looked pretty good from where we were sitting, as Lily Bright has come out and 8 quick points to cut the lead to 5.
Someone's set a screen for Proudfoot, please.
Yeah. Oh, great take there from Emily Cooney.
Waimate.
Yeah, 13 seconds on the shot clock. As Cooney. Oh, nice find. Oh, just a little bit short. Pressure is really on Waimate now. They've missed 2 easy baskets. I'm finding that wahine right there, Lily Bright, who's both Kuruwhiwhi Torus had not looked like missing. As we see Martins, great defense there down, as Kayla Proudfoot with the defensive tūrapa and draws the hara. All the pressure right now on Waimate just to get theirs.
Waimate have had all the answers for Opanaki runs in the first, second and third corner, but none so far in the fourth.
As we see Proudfoot, the other Proudfoot, with a Kuruwhiwhi Toru, and quick whistle there. Ball will go to Opanaki.
It's a bit ginger on that left thigh is Lily Bright.
Yeah, you know, these tournaments, war of nutrition. And just kind of like hurt.
And hydration.
Oh, 100%. Even for, you know.
Even for us.
Even for us. Yes, hydration, funny.
Clear and copious. That's what that pee needs to look like. Sorry to talk about that, but I just got that quote from a teacher at school, and I'm like, I love that.
Where was your education? St. John's?
St. John's?
St. John's.
Oh, hey, this was at St. Paul's. Private education, thank you.
Oh, arohamai, arohamai.
Come on now.
Ah, carry. Emily Cooney just kind of carried the ball. I think with Proudfoot getting denied here, Emily Cooney needs to start stepping up in terms of scoring. She is very capable of it. I have seen her do it earlier this morning, so she can put the ball in the hoop. Cook, Taylor. There's a risky pass there as Taylor draws the hara.
I think this is exactly what Waimate need right now. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is Opanaki's way. How do I? Probably not exactly what Waimate need right now, actually.
No. As Taylor now on a 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Are we thinking timeout? No, sub.
Maybe I'll roll with the timeout here.
Yeah, Aaliyah checks into the game.
Just get the girls a bit organised going into this position.
So now Whānau all the way down to a 3-point game. So Opanaki on a 10-0 run to start the fourth quarter, and a turnover committed by Sally Cooney.
You heard a defensive chance here by the Opanaki supporters and bench.
Yeah. Great defense there from Proudfoot, just working extremely hard. Great screen, rub screen, Lily Bright on the cut. Oh, great block from Emily Cooney as Lily Bright commits the hutter.
Hands foul on Lily Bright there.
Yeah, as we see, great defense here. Block there. Kind of a bit of a body foul there more than a hands foul. So as we, just dribble it off two people's feet there. We're just having a discussion. Yeah, it is Waimate's ball. Yeah.
Proudfoot inside.
Just can't manage to finish. Probably needs to kick it out here. Kind of lost it a little bit. Cooney, a little bit too hard off the tupper. Proudfoot, offensive rebound. Oh!
And one!
And one! Kayla Proudfoot with the hara metetahi off balance, fading away. Great finish. As we see, gets the offensive two-upper. Kind of just strolled in there, and massive points in terms of the contents to stop the flow of Opanaki. As we see a foul, a hara called down there. Aaliyah Tangia.
Both teams having to go to their bench. A little bit deeper in there.
Great tips. Yeah, if you're Opanaki, you kind of like the sideline inbounds more than the baseline inbounds, right? Lily Bright, since her second Kuruwhiwhi toru in
Euro,
yep, Euro. Oh, can't finish with the left though.
Oh, I thought that one might have been on Lily Bright. That would have been her fifth. Lucky not to concede that one.
Yeah, that's number 3. As we see the pressure being applied from Sally Cooney. Does a great job at just staying in front, moving her feet.
Very disciplined defense from Waimate, keeping their hands out.
Yeah. As we see Aaliyah with the block. Tessa Cook with a strong drive. Foul starting to mount up for both teams. Next foul for Waimate, and Opanaki will shoot free throws.
High post catch, underneath, no good.
Great defense there from Kayla Proudfoot. As we see Cooney just wants to settle. Cooney.
Proudfoot doing her best Steph Curry impression, just running around.
Oh, great little screen there by, who was that? Number 9. Horder just kind of got in the way, and Cook couldn't move. As we see a steal and a foul by Taylor, just reaching in there as Cook will call a timeout. A bit of a discussion. Yep, reach. And timeout, Upanaki. Waimati coming a little, here's that little screen there. Yeah, Lily Bright just couldn't really do anything there. She's in foul trouble, so she kind of has to stay there. Like I said, Emily Cooney kind of needs to step up a little bit here for Waimati to keep the score ticking over.
Yeah, with Proudfoot being denied and then in that little box and one,
yeah,
the Coonies are going to have to go to work if they want to keep this lead. 5 minutes to go here in that fourth, as we see Lily Bright.
Yeah, she started off hot. Yeah, she nice little drive here. And then, you know, finding her again for a Kuruwhiwhi, and that's all in the space of a minute to start the quarter, and she came out firing. So I think if you're Coach Cook, you're kind of wanting to try and get her involved a little more in terms of setting screens, flare screens maybe, get her open.
Yeah, a bit of a flare screen,
yeah,
or, you know, maybe a double stagger away.
Double stagger away, yeah, pin down actions. Yeah, well, like you said, double stagger, it's the same thing.
But yeah, Lily Bright living up to her last name, a spark out of that quarter time break.
So just in one of our other quarterfinals, whānau, in the court behind us, Stratford High 40, Te Kura Kōkiri 47. So that's another tough quarterfinal going on, and the other quarterfinal, I believe, which hasn't been played or is in play at the moment, whānau, is Te Kura Kaupapa Māori or Te Koutu taking on Te Aroha. So, oh, bit of a shuffle of the feet there. Oh, another shuffle. Yeah, I'll be asking for a bit of a travel there, but hey, we're not the ones in the grey. And a hara was being called.
Yeah, a bit of a rua hikoi. But we play on, play to the refs. They've done a fantastic job this game so far. Have our officials in the GJ Gardner kit looking sharp.
Yeah, Te Kura Te Koutu up 74-24 on Te Aroha in our other quarterfinal. So, you know, we have two really close ones. Te Kura Te Koutu looking pretty comfortable in the third. And the one behind us, obviously, you can watch those, whānau, as Emily Cooney a little bit long on the Kuruwhiwhi toru as Tessa Cook brings the ball up.
There's Bright, she goes to work.
Nice hesitation, just a little bit too hard on the tupper, and you know she doesn't want to give away a fifth. So she's
no
pretty
one picks her up.
Unlucky. Interesting is Tessa Cook will foul out.
So just to explain that, a lot of people think, including coach, having your hands up means you don't commit a foul, but it's the fact that she wasn't feet front facing, taking it in the chest. So any contact there, very smart of Cooney to go at the hip, which means she's not in legal guard, deeming it a blocking foul.
And this is why we have Jackson, not just because of his good looks, but his information as referee himself.
Hey, ex-referee, please get that out there. I want to be in that coaching space.
Is Cooney, in the context of the game, Tessa Cook fouling out is massive. You know, it kind of evens it out with Craig out, but, you know, having Tessa Cook in there now heavily relies on, you know, Lily Bright to carry the load here offensively.
Yeah, no more cooking for Tessa Cook.
Yeah, as Lily, you know, obviously is very capable of filling it. Yeah, as we're getting a warning from Simone Cook. And
we've all been there.
Yep, we have. As Lily Bright, no good, and Emily Cooney with the rebound, with the outlet. Great pass back to Aaliyah, to Cooney. This has been a little short on her Kuruwhiwhi torus as we're diving for the ball.
Her sister gets on the ground there.
Yeah, Sally. Yeah. 3:57 to go. Still in the balance whānau. Waimate. 5 tekau mā whitu. Ki Opanaki's 4 tekau mā iwa. As Taylor with the kuru peke. Little short jumper there. Now we're at 6-point game as Proudfoot. Little floater in the lane. It's coast to coast. Kind of saying, whānau, no, we are going to the semi-finals. I haven't been prominent as Lily pass.
Great O-board.
Yeah, Leah Martin, looked like there was a bit of a foul there, but it is Waimate ball.
Potential record for the most amount of jump balls in this game. What's the jump ball kupu Māori?
Ooh, Peke Portal?
Yeah,
Peke Portal, yeah. As we see Sally Cooney, Kuruwhiwhi Toru, no good. A bit of a clash there. Both Opanaki players got in each other's way. As the ball will go to Opanaki, as Aaliyah will come out of the game. A little bit of a ankle injury. Dela Cruz will come into the game.
See Nelson boys.
Yep, rolling in. Nelson Dilworth. Ooh.
That'll be good.
That'll be a good game. As Bright, no good, a little bit hard on her Kuruwhiwhi Toru. Cooney, Sally Cooney coming up with the rebound. As she looks for her own Kuruwhiwhi Toru. That could have been game, whānau.
Actually,
as Taylor.
I believe it's Nelson St. Kennigan.
Oh, did it?
And then
Tauranga Dilworth. I think that game is an important game for both kapa, both kura.
Very contested pool.
We are in day 2 and we are talking about important games, whānau. It's just everywhere as we see our Ngātai Atia whānau sitting on the baseline. Was that Ngātai Atia?
Yeah.
That is.
Ngātai Atia Wharekura from Hamilton, the mighty Hamilton.
Mighty Hamilton, is that
no
what they say?
No slander will be taken of Hamilton.
I'm not slandering anything
You're
about...
You're from Palmy.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I'm not from Palmy, I'm from Wellington, but I am not giving any slander to any motu i Aotearoa. As we see Dela Cruz fighting Cooney. Ooh. There's just been those in and out ones that could have just closed the game out, but Waimate are giving Opanaki chances. Oh. Yeah, and good call there. As Bright will walk to the foul line. This is exactly what Opanaki wants, right? Stop clock, able to tick the score over. Yeah, doesn't need a foul. Kayla just needs to just stay in front, doesn't need to apply any pressure.
And that'll be Proudfoot's 4th there too, which could make this even more interesting if she makes these 2. Oh, makes the 2nd.
Yeah, just had Josh Davis and his St. Kitts boys down on the baseline as well, so they're getting ready. As Cooney just needs to maneuver the ball, finds Proudfoot, forcing her way in, and Kayla Proudfoot has put her stamp and has been very instrumental in Waimate having a 9-point lead with 1:40 to go.
That potentially could have been a charge.
Yeah, both ways. Both players are on 4. Both important players for the teams too.
That was a great no call.
Yeah, I like that one. Contents of the game. You want the players to decide as Proudfoot finds Horda. Taylor bringing the ball up. Dela Cruz. Taylor with the floater. 5-point game. Jackson, 1:14 to go. Waimate is leaving the door open for Opanaki.
This is a big 3 if she quilled that.
Yeah.
They just need to use the clock here.
Cooney. Oh. Turn the ball over. Martins.
Bright, you need to go. Please follow it up.
Lily Bright.
Oh, beautiful.
Lily
footwork.
Bright, oh, can't manage to finish it. Kayla just needs to, let's settle it in, settle it in.
Play.
Yeah, just give it up, move the ball. As Cooney, Sally Cooney, forcing her way in. Sally Cooney, big basket.
Tough bucket.
Up 7. Waimate, 27 seconds. They need some stops. Interesting, there was no timeout call there. Oh, offensive foul on Martins, just like a moving screen. 19 seconds to go. Opanaki kind of need to be putting a bit of pressure on here now because they need the ball.
Yeah, they need to come out of that zone.
Oh,
so close.
As Sally Cooney to her sister Emily. Emily looks to just dribble the ball out. I think that's all they need to do here. They don't even need to take a shot. Dela Cruz playing a bit of a hot potato. Yeah. And Waimate whānau will move on to tomorrow's semi-final. Great work. Ono te kaumā toru, Waimate and
history made.
Opanaki, rima te kaumā ono. Yeah, history made. Whānau Waimate move on to tomorrow's semi-finals in the single A girls. Ko Joshua Tokuinga, my running partner, ki te taha Maui, Jackson, and we will be finishing off this court for today. And mihi atu kia koutou. Tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m. for Rā Tuatoru. Mā te wā whānau kakite.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.